Golden rays pierce through the temple windows as young Marcus kneels beside his grandmother's bed, his small hands trembling as they hold hers. The familiar scent of frankincense fills the air, mixing with the earthy aroma of healing herbs that have proven powerless against her illness. Outside, the bustling streets of ancient Jerusalem continue their daily rhythm, oblivious to the boy's silent prayers. Marcus remembers the whispers in the marketplace, tales of a teacher named Jesus performing miraculous healings. Yet doubt gnaws at his heart, feeling unworthy of such divine intervention. His grandmother's labored breathing echoes through the modest room as memories flood back to that morning at the temple. There he stood among the crowd, watching Jesus address his disciples. The teacher's rich, deep voice carried across the courtyard as he held something so tiny it was barely visible. "If you have faith as small as this mustard seed," Jesus had said, "you can say to this mountain, 'Move from here to there,' and it will move. Nothing will be impossible for you." As the sun sets, casting long shadows across the room, Marcus notices something caught in his grandmother's shawl. A single mustard seed, no larger than a grain of sand. Time seems to slow as he focuses on this tiny speck, remembering Jesus' words. The seed gleams in the fading light, and suddenly, the room fills with a warm, golden glow. In Marcus's mind's eye, the seed transforms, taking root in invisible soil. Branches stretch toward heaven, leaves unfurling in an ethereal dance. The tree grows impossibly large, its canopy reaching beyond the confines of their humble dwelling, beyond Jerusalem's walls, touching the very clouds above. His grandmother's hand twitches in his grasp. Color returns to her cheeks as her breathing steadies. Marcus watches in awe as strength flows back into her body, like water returning to a dried riverbed. The mustard seed remains in her shawl, a humble reminder of faith's profound power. Word spreads through Jerusalem's narrow streets. People come to hear Marcus's story, to learn how the smallest seed of belief moved the mountain of illness. His grandmother, now strong enough to walk the marketplace again, shares their testimony with all who will listen. Years later, Marcus would teach his own children about that pivotal evening, showing them the preserved mustard seed, a family legacy of unwavering faith. The story becomes woven into the fabric of their community, passed down through generations of believers who understand that faith's power lies not in its size, but in its presence. As the sun sets over Jerusalem each evening, golden light still filters through temple windows, reminding all who witness it that the smallest spark of belief can illuminate the darkest corners of doubt. For in the end, it wasn't the size of Marcus's faith that mattered, but his willingness to plant it and watch it grow.